versus Liu Xiaolong, Chu Xishan, China. Umpire, Maria Jalen Fundo. Surface judge, Carrie Wong, Court 2. 2號場將會舉行嘅比賽係男子雙打，由泰國嘅萬邦尼對泰國嘅更正，由泰國嘅萬尼邦黎碧鳳對中國嘅劉小龍邱子翰，裁判 Maria Jalen Fundo， 發球裁判黃瑞賢。Court 1, Women's Double. Misaki Matsutomo, Ayaka Takahashi, Japan, versus Eefje Muskens, Selena Piek, Netherlands. Justin Jor, Surface Judge, Chris Yip, Court 1.
So you can see the players making their way onto court for our next quarter-final. And it's women's doubles, and it features the world #1s from Japan. Misaki Matsutomo and Ayaka Takahashi, also #1 on the Super Series standings as well, the Destination Dubai rankings. They are guaranteed a place at the Super Series finals. Their opponents, the #8 seeds, Selena Piek, the slightly taller of the two ladies there, and Eefje Muskens. So the #8 seeds, their first ever Super Series quarter-final. And they are a pair that's improving quite dramatically. So there we can see this is the top quarter of the draw. I can tell you that already through to the semi-final in that top half is Miswari and Polly, the Asian Games gold medalists. They've just beaten Gakiwa and Maeda in about an hour and 10 minutes for 2 straight games. 3 Chinese pairs, as you can see, at quarter-final stage. And all seeds who started the tournament have reached the quarter-final, because there was one seeded pair that withdrew before the start. That was Tang Xinhua and Tang Xuanting. They were the #6 seeds, but they didn't make it here too. So here are the Dutch players. On the right is Selena Piek, the 23-year-old from Blaricum in North Holland. Eefje Muskens, 25, from Holy, Holland. But well, they've got 14 in the world ranking. They've actually gone up 1 place this week. They're actually #13 in the world ranking, 21 on the Super Series standings. And I can tell you that, in fact, their first match against Shendi Puspa Irawati and Vita Marissa, that was 3 games, not the Koreans as we saw, and a Thailand pair in the second round. So well, on the left as we look at them, and Ayaka Takahashi, 22 and 24 years of age respectively, making their 4th appearance here at the Hong Kong Open. I have to say, the previous 3 years they've made a steady improvement. There we go. Yesterday, and they had a marathon match in the first round against Hae-won and Go-ha-ra. Dropped the opening game, but came back 21-13, 21-14 in the second and the third. Years ago, they lost in the last 16, did the Japanese pair 2 years ago. They lost in the quarter-final stage, and last year they lost in the semi-final. So it really has been a steady progression for the Japanese pair at this particular tournament.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Eefje Muskens, Selena Piek, Netherlands.
Justin of New Zealand. for this one.
And on my left, Misaki Matsutomo, Ayaka Takahashi, Japan.
Chris Ip
Eefje
of Hong
Muskens
Kong is our service judge.
Ayaka Takahashi. Level. Play.
So the number one seeds and world number ones. Far side of the court as we look down against the number 8 seeds from the Netherlands, Selena Piek and Eefje. The Dutch pair had a end to last year, beginning of this year. They won their last 4 tournaments of last year. The Bitburger Grand Prix Gold, the Scottish Grand Prix, the Irish International, the Italian International. First tournament this year, the Swedish International. And those 5 tournaments they won back to back. It was only at the semi-final stage of the German Grand Prix Gold that their 29 match winning streak was broken. It was phenomenal, it really was. Really announced themselves on the world stage. And now they've become pretty good regulars on the Super Series. This is their 7th Super Series event of the year. They are improving every time I see them play. Oof, they're queuing up for that. Doesn't matter who hit it, as long as it goes over and in. Yeah, a little smile to each other.
Roy, love. Fault.
Yes, I was going to say that needed to be called a fault. That bounced first.
Love.
Oh, service fault called. Racket not pointing in a downward direction. Well, there is a tendency with service judges nowadays that every time there's a flick serve, it's called a fault. I have to say that I don't disagree with the service judges. I think the serves are far too high. But that's not what it was called for. It was racket not pointing in a downward direction. They are an adventurous pair. Having burst onto the world stage, winning those 5 titles in 5 tournaments played, I think they felt a little bit of pressure. I remember watching this Dutch combination at the European Championships where they were the number 2 seeds. And they lost in the semi-final stage, so they got the bronze medal. I think with every new combination, there's a time where you just sort of plateau out after a big improvement curve. And I think they're very much on the improvement curve again. As this scoreline at the beginning of this game indicates, 8-1 against the world number ones. Look at that.
9-1-1.
Yeah, another lucky net cord, but I think she created her own luck there. What an unbelievable start by the European pair.
Service over.
Well, this is the third meeting between these two pairs, and the previous two occasions have both been won by this Japanese combination. And in fact, Muskens and Piek haven't actually won a game yet. So for them to be 10-1 up at the start of this match is quite phenomenal. Obviously 10-3 now. Pushed it wide, and the longer these rallies go on, the more I'll favour the Japanese combination.
10.
I think Piek and Muskens must, for their shots, keep going for their winners. I think trying to play the rallying game, and they will lose. Going wide. Yeah, could see it be taken by the drift there.
5, 10.
Well, just retying, perhaps just giving herself time to recompose the thoughts. As having been 10-1 up, now 5 straight points by the Japanese pair. Make that 6 straight points, and all of a sudden it's getting much tighter, and the belief that a pair would have had when having advantage is beginning to dissipate. Error on serve.
11, 7. Interval.
Ayaka Takahashi just does a practice serve before going off court for the mid-game interval. It is the ranked pair that has the advantage. September earlier this year when they reached their all-time high on the rankings, number 11. It's been 6 weeks at number 11, the Dutch pair.
20 seconds.
Only a matter of time, in my opinion, before they break into the world's top 10.
11, 7. Play. Service
Oh,
over.
dear me. Well, there was a service error that took us to the mid-game
11.
interval, and we've come back from the mid-game interval with a service. Oh, 3 service
over.
errors in a row. Can you believe it?
12, 8. Service over. 9, 12.
It's just lost its momentum after that break. This game. Oh, this is better.
Service over. 13, 9. Service over.
Yeah, umpire quite happy for them to change the shuttle. All 4 players agreed.
13.
Right to try and intercept
11, 13.
Eefje Muskens. Oh, well taken, my goodness me. That was sensational.
14, 11.
23-year-old launching herself towards the net there. Look how she brushes across the line of the shuttle as well to make sure that she doesn't hit the net. Goodness, bit of trickery there. And around the back shot.
12, 14.
Yeah, that one was a little too loose. Played herself into trouble. Yeah, once again it's Selena Piek that makes the difference.
Service over. 15, 12.
It's great anticipation. Look at that. Oh, what a delightful, thoughtful shot to finish it off. Wonderful.
Service over. 15, 13,
Kayakajima.
15.
Well, from a one-time 9-point deficit, the world number ones have battled back to within just 1 point of their opponents. That's a nice return of serve.
16.
Little angled shot. Body language there of Ayaka Takahashi, a little bit concerning. I don't know if you got a glimpse there of her fingernails, all painted different colours. So hobby is nail care. Oh, well played by Matsutomo.
So it's over. 15, 17.
Yeah, Japanese pair being much more positive now. It's a very nice smash from Matsutomo.
17.
Good placement. Big supporters, the Japanese pair of the Super Series. This is their 12th of 12 Super Series events this year. And it's the third time in 4 years that they've played all 12 Super Series events. Yeah. So back level.
17.
And that is incredibly well done by the world number ones. 1-10 down. It's gone long.
So it's over. 18, 17.
Not by much. snatched at it. All that tremendous effort to get back on level terms.
17.
Now, you've got to give credit, though, to the Dutch combination, because they would have been too easy to get down on themselves, having had such an advantage. Then their opponents catch back up, but not a bit of it. 17 all, 2 straight points. Oh dear, that's a shocking serve.
So it's over. 18.
Flick serve is long,
So it's over.
and therefore
20.
2 game point opportunities
18.
for Muskens and Piek. Another not particularly good serve, but got away with that. Yeah, positive play.
It's over. 19. 20.
Japanese pair thundering down the smash, and one of the game points has been saved. Now, she's had her problems with her serve earlier on, as Takahashi. Through in the flick. And they're back level. Well,
20. All. Eefje. Come here. Come here.
now what on earth has this come here for? Well, we really need to hear what's been said. You can't warn
Come here.
players. Deliberately
20.
covering the microphone so we couldn't hear what was being said. Well, we need to know what the warning was for. Was she interfering with the shuttle? Was she trying to change it before asking opponents or asking the umpire? Well, we have no idea. That's a good smash. Yeah, she's the really creative one within the partnership, Selena Piek.
20.
So for a third time, game point opportunities.
Play. Again.
And third time proves to be lucky.
First game won by Eefje Muskens. Selena Piek. 22-20.
22-20 confirms the umpire. 23 minutes of play, and the Dutch combination of Eefje Muskens and Selena Piek have just done what they failed to do in 2 previous meetings, which is to take a game. The question is, can they build on that and actually win the match? Well, even though Coach Kai Nakajima is back in his coach's chair, he's still giving instructions to his players.
Second game. Level. Play.
So the number 8 seeds from the Netherlands, 1 game to the good. And what a good opening game it was.
Service over. 1 love.
Yeah, good interceptions and play from the net from Matsutomo.
Love.
It's gone long.
Three.
I have to say I do like the way this Dutch pair has developed themselves. They only formed their partnership at the Dutch International in April last year. It's about 18 months together.
Service over.
And they've played international challenger events, then moving on to Grand Prix events, Grand Prix Gold events.
Three.
And they do have an incredible record when they reach finals of tournaments. And what I like is the fact that they've learned how to win. So now they've moved up a level, they've got that winning belief. Even though this is a much higher tier of tournament than they've played in the past.
Three.
But for Piek and Muskens lost the first final they ever played, which was the Canadian Grand Prix events last year. And then they've proceeded to win the next 7 finals that they've reached.
Service over. 4 2. Service over. 3 4. All. 5 4.
Well, Matsutomo and Takahashi, like their opponents, this has a very good spell earlier this year. 5 finals in 6 consecutive tournaments played. From Japan through to the Denmark Super Series. The only time they didn't reach a final was in Indonesia.
Service over. 5 all.
No, Japanese don't want to change the shuffle. Umpire agrees with the Dutch players.
Service over. 6-5.
Oh, that's nice. Good angle.
7-5.
Very good angle. Yeah, well, making an error on that occasion, but as I said in the opening game, she's adventurous, she looks for angles, looks for opportunities, and I like to see that, especially in women's doubles. Mm.
7-all.
Well, it's very, very interesting to me that this Japanese pair really forced in this game to be more positive and try and attack more than they quite often do. Remember their quarterfinal last week against Rika Kikiwa and Mayuki Maeda. And it was all about defensive play. It's going wide.
8-7.
That's a lovely change of pace from Selena Piek.
8-all.
There it is again. Comes forward at the right moment, senses the opportunity,
8.
and once again plays a delightful winner.
Service over. 9-all. Misaki. Like this.
Got back very quickly to that flick serve.
10.
And then the smash straight down the line. Very, very good.
Selena. 11-9.
Well, a game up and up in the second. The Dutch combination against the world number ones. Only 2-point advantage here in the second game. Well, Coach Nakajima, well, they both seem to be giving the same gestures, the two coaches, both urging their players to look for things more at the net, perhaps.
11-9. Play. Service over. 10-11.
Yeah, I'm convinced that's what Coach Nakajima was saying. Come on, you've got to work for the net player. Get the net player involved. That's where you're going to finish off the rallies, really putting pressure on your opponents. It's a good rally. It's an important rally now as well. Physical test. Oh! And that is brilliantly won in the end by Eefje Muskens.
12-11.
Watch this defensive shot, just guides it across court into the open space. We saw the number one seeds go out in the men's doubles last night.
Service over.
Number one seeds here in the women's doubles.
All.
They're going to have to up their game if the same fate doesn't await them.
Service over. 13.
Broken
12.
string.
Thirteen, 12. Service over. 13, all.
Oh, she's gone charging in. I think she must have broken the string of her racket.
Service over.
Yeah,
14,
Takahashi
13.
knew the string was broken. She rushed forward, but her partner wasn't aware of what was happening. Oh, umpire having a word with
14.
Takahashi now. Now, once again, I have no idea what that was
14.
about.
13.
She showed her racket broken string to the umpire before leaving court. That's woefully short.
Service over. 14, all. Fifteen, 14. Selena?
So Japanese pair back into the lead. It's actually 15-14, not 14 all.
Service over. 15, all. Service over. 16, 15.
Well, I think it's absolutely essential if the number 8 seeds from the Netherlands are to win this quarter-final, go through to the semi-final. I think they really do have to do it in 2 straight games. Oh, got in each other's way.
Seventeen, 15.
Well, in my opinion, this next rally is absolutely crucial. It's a must-win rally, I think, for the Dutch pair. Going wide.
18, 15.
And with these 3 straight points, the number 1 seeds, I think that's now very, very difficult for the Dutch pair to come back. Not impossible, given how they've lost those last couple of rallies. Long, hard-fought, physically draining rallies. There's another error.
19.
And the Japanese pair now
15.
just 2 points away from taking this second game.
Game point 15.
5 game point opportunities to level this quarter-final. That's the first one well saved. Oh my goodness me, they really needed that a little earlier.
16.
Remember, it was 15 all.
20.
Oh, that's well saved too.
17. 20.
Oh, unbelievable. What a defensive shot
18.
from Muskens.
20.
Yeah, well, I thought that the deficit was too great to actually close it down.
Matsutomo, Ayaka Takahashi, 21-18.
21-18 confirms the umpire and that it is one game all, 47 minutes into the match. Silver medalists at the recent Asian Games, Matsutomo and Takahashi.
Clock 1, 20 seconds. Clock 1, 20 seconds. Thank you, coach. Ready to play, please.
So the players return to court for the start of this third and deciding game.
Ready to play. Final game. Level. Play.
Good opening rally to this deciding game. Yeah, Yeah, it's gone wide.
1 love.
Just slightly late on the defence there from
2
Selena Piek.
love.
Sign perhaps of the fatigue, the reactions not as quick as they were in the opening game.
Free love.
Well, I said at the end of the second game, I really thought that the Dutch combination, if they were going to win, had to win in 2. And I thought psychologically and physically it might be difficult in the third game. Yeah, it's well worked by the Japanese pair. Very well worked.
4 love.
Look at that. Suddenly changing the angle and played to perfection. For love.
Five love. Six love.
Oh, it's going to land in. Yeah, well in. Well, this is a romp at the moment for
7
the Japanese pair.
love.
7 love. Yeah, whilst in the opening game the Dutch combination raced to that 10-1 lead, you always felt, or I always felt, that the Japanese pair had the capabilities of coming back, as indeed they did, and made it very, very close indeed. I don't have that same conviction of belief that the pair from the Netherlands would be able to do the same. And this is fairly dire for the European pair. Nine love.
9 love.
Love.
10 love.
I really did sense it at the end of that second game. Psychologically, I think more than anything, Dutch pair just would lose their belief. It's gone wide. 11 love.
11, love. Interval. Change ends.
Yeah, changing ends at the mid-game interval of the third and deciding game. I'm afraid I can only see one outcome from this, assuming nobody gets injured. Difficult for the Dutch combination to know how they're going to win their points now.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Change please. 11, love. Play.
No, he still looks a bit nervous, doesn't he, the Japanese coach? He shouldn't be.
Love.
It's going wide. Well, this is extraordinary.
13.
No doubt in my mind that the Japanese pair were the favourites for this third and deciding game, but I didn't think I'd be saying 13 love. This, after all, is a quarter-final of a Super Series tournament. You simply don't get to the quarter-finals unless you're a very good pair. But now, Muskens and Piek are being totally outclassed. I don't think I've ever commentated on a game that's been won to love. Certainly since February 2006, when this scoring system came into operation. Rally point system. Oh, lovely net shot. Oh, that's just wide.
16. Love.
Oh, finally. Fans around me. I'm sitting in with the crowd here, and they applaud because that simply wouldn't have been fair, would it? Lose a game to love. Exactly an hour this match has been in progress now.
So it's over. 17.
Oh, watch the match now, this deciding game, it's difficult to understand really how the Japanese pair didn't win in 2 straight games, but Dutch combination in the opening game were hitting winners. They've had a couple of lucky net cords. Well, they'll learn from this experience, there's no question of that. And as I was saying right at the start of the match, I think the Dutch pair are improving all the time. To me, they have huge potential.
18.
Because with shots like this, if they could become consistent over 3 games, when required, they'll be a force to be reckoned with. It's just wide.
19-2.
Oh, that's nice. That is very nice.
19.
Going wide. Well, it's been a real masterclass in this deciding game by the world number ones. A whole host of match point opportunities now. Finds the net, and the world number ones, Misaki Matsutomo and Ayaka Takahashi, safely through to the semi-final once more. They were semi-finalists last year, but my goodness me, what a battle they had against the number 8 seed Selena Piek and Eefje Muskens.
Eefje Muskens, warning for misconduct.
Oh, goodness me, warning for misconduct. The match is over.
Match
What
won
on
by
earth was that about?
Ayaka Takahashi. Misaki Matsutomo.
No.
22-20. 18-21. 21-4.
21-4 in the deciding game. 1 hour and 4 minutes, and I was hoping we were going to see right at the end there why Muskens was given a yellow card, but I'm not sure we will see. So there is confirmation of the score. 20-22, 21-18, 21-4 in the deciding game. An hour and 4 minutes.